Hi, I'm Nala. Hi guys, welcome back. It's taking you longer because you're doing it the right way. You're not taking the shortcuts. You're not betraying people. You're not bribing people. You're taking it step by step. You're getting down and dirty. Like, you're going from point A to point B all the way to point Z. That's why you feel like, and I know it's so hard because when you work and you practice and you continue to do something for so long, and you feel like, you know, you're making progress, but you feel like it's not doing anything. You feel like you're starting to feel a little bit pessimistic or just down in the dumps, and we have those days a lot. There's gonna be a lot of bad days than good sometimes while we're going through this process. Hard work it's hard. Having faith and believing it can be challenging sometimes, and it's hard. It's very hard, and I really wanted to let you know, like, just to keep on going. Some's progress, some people's steps, some people's timing is their life, however they get to wherever they want to get to, it's going to be a way different process than how it is going to be for you. It's going to be a whole different, entirely different thing. It's going to be so different. But yeah, don't be intimidated. Don't be fearful. Just go out and keep on doing, keep on trying, because the timing and the longer you work, the bigger the blessing, the bigger the achievement. And remember, you're doing this for yourself. Don't do it for somebody else. Don't do it to feel included or involved. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Make sure it's something that you really want to do. Because if it's really something you want to do, and what you believe in, and because let's be honest, you can only see, or you can only vision what those visions, those dreams only come from you. So everybody cannot see your vision or can't see your prophecy, or they don't know why you're here yet. Don't let their situations affect your faith. And when you go through this process, trust me, I understand. It's not easy, but I really want you to know that it's there. You was closer to your goal today than you was yesterday. Like, you got to think about little stuff like that. And calm down the overthinking. I used to overthink, so I still do. Someone who suffers with anxiety, like, it used to be so hard, but now I still suffer from it. Is it as bad? Not as bad as it was a couple hours ago, but at least you know what's next. And it's so hard to be a bright light when you're in a room full of when it's like you're in a cave, and like you're like the only crystal in the ocean, or in that little lake in the cave, and all you see, so you're the crystal, and all you see surrounded by you are bats and darkness. And it's like you're careful to walk the wrong way because you get hit with negativity, or spiritual warfare tries to hit you. It's hard. But again, you wouldn't be attacked if you was not a threat. So just remember that. Yeah. Another thing that I just came up with in my head, and I said in my last video, don't be the adjective in a sentence. Be the verb. Meaning, adjectives. When I say, what do you mean by adjective? When I say adjective, sorry, adjective, I'm talking like, you know how people just say this, or like they procrastinate and they describe and they just talk. They talk. The adjectives is like the gossip, you know, the juicy, like people describing you, people talking about you. That's the adjective. And the verb, of course, is the action. Become the verb, be the action. Be serious about the way you want to do things, the way how you want to control your life. Just move. Adjectives are only looking and describing and gossiping and yapping. Trash talking. Like, that's irrelevant now. Don't be the adjective now. Be the verb. Be about that life. Like, yeah. Yeah. Yo, I got some more stuff in my journal. I have so many more. Okay, this is what I wrote the other day, and I really want you guys to like, yeah. Okay, so I said, showing people you're happy is okay, but just don't let them be involved. And what I mean by that, like, you know, knowing, like, letting, you know, some, like, you know, telling, just be careful of who you tell your business to. And really, to be honest, what I would do, of course, have that one person. But honestly, with me, like how I am, I don't tell anybody my business. Like, nobody knows what I got going on, and it drives people crazy. Like, I'm so private, and the only person I tell is, of course, God. I keep what I got going on. I always tell him everything, and it's been great. Like, he always just has my back, and that's the only person, that's the only power, that's the only person I let have access to me like that. I'm super private, and like with old friend groups I used to have, it used to bother. Like, I'm not saying I want to tell them, like, of course I tell them stuff, but like stuff that should, you know, only be kept to me, like they wouldn't know about. And like, it was like, I was friends with a lot of monitoring spirits, and they would do everything in their power to like find that stuff out. And if they couldn't find that stuff out, if people can't find the truth about you, what are they gonna do? Lie, make up rumors, betray you, turn against you, because you're not giving them that information that they need. They're hungry. They're like a mosquito who wants blood. You're not feeding them, right, with information, so they're gonna make it up. And honey, that's when I realized they were not my friends. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So when I said showing people you're happy is okay, but just don't let them be involved, that's what I mean. Because any second, people change, you know, life change, you move on, and some people just can't move on. People don't want to move, they want to destroy. And honey, they sure did try to destroy mine, and I'm still a little naive. I still look gullible, but I'm not evil. They did terrible things to me, but I'm not evil. They talked about my dreams and my passions and made fun of me and who do you think you are, and they did all of that, and I'm still trying, I'm still pushing, I'm still here. They said some hateful comments about me. We're still here. I know it happened to you as well. We're still here. That's all that matters, you know? So, yes, like I said, showing people you're happy is okay. But just don't let them be involved. Please. That was just like a comma, a sentence, like a half sentence in a comma, okay? And then I said, whenever you ask for someone else's evaluation, be careful, because what their tribulations of what themselves experienced is to be destined with their journey. You know, so what they went through and what they learned, does, like, it could be good advice, but sometimes it's because they needed to learn that was to help them in their path. You know, so sometimes you got to be careful what advice you take and who you listen to, because maybe in your certain path and in your situation, it won't work out for you. If it was for you, it would happen to you. And I'm a true believer in that. I'm not saying, like, you know, but if it's for you, it will happen to you. So I said, let me continue. Because of their tribulations of what themselves experienced is to be destined with their journey, and to upgrade them until they meet the one. Like I said, it's just, they learn whatever they learn in their experiences is for their path. Whatever you learn in your experiences and your trauma is what you learned. It's what you abrupted. It's what you figured out. And it's what you provided for your wisdom that you have today. I said, both of your compromises are much black and white, so different. They won't understand how much care you put in a relationship because you are not them. So they can't physically judge, you know, they can't mentally judge that. Let me reread it. I said, both of your compromises are much black and white. They won't understand how much care you put in a relationship. Ooh. In a relationship mentally that they physically judge. It's taking you longer. Like I said, it's taking you longer because you're not taking the shortcuts. You're not bribing people with financial power or manipulating gullible souls. I said betraying or giving your soul away, selling your soul. You're doing it the right way. The right always takes longer, but the left can take a frisky turn. Meaning, if you take the right way, basically, you know, right way, right from wrong. Like, it's not going to be no dirt on you, this, you know, but if you do that the other way, those other, like, betray people, you know, bribe people, sell your soul, that comes with karma. It comes with demons. It comes with a whole lot. It comes with sin. You're mad because, well, basically all I'm saying is they're mad because you're not gullible. They're not falling for your tricks. You're doing it the right way. And that's what hurts people and makes people mad even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine Hollywood, for example. You see all these people who've sold their souls and did this and did that. And then imagine the people, the chosen ones in there, in that universe, in that path, who didn't. Imagine how much the people who did are trying to destroy them. Like, it's happening right in our eyes, like right now. Like, imagine how much buildup they have against them. All because they're mad and insecure of their own actions that you did not choose to do. It's all self-projecting. So, like I said, be happy and be grateful that you're doing it the right way, because you're doing it the right way. That's why it's taking you longer. Stop comparing, okay? If somebody starts comparing your life to theirs, be scared. Be cautious. I love you guys. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Nala. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm weird. I ain't even weird. I'm learning. We're all learning. Subscribe to my channel, and I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.